slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't.
Hello and welcome. Today I want to talk about these boots. Now these boots by Hood by Air, a fashion designer called Sean, featured in New York Fashion Week in 2017. Now, simple look at these boots. They are to cause confusion. You can't tell whether the wearer is moving forward or backward. And that is a metaphor in fashion. But can we learn something from these boots in terms of, our social life or, in business? Let me try to pick a few lessons that we can pick, especially in business. Now, in business, there is a strategy that we refer to as bluffing. Bluffing is when a company give an indication that they are going to make a certain move. For instance, they could give an indication that they are going to hike prices of their product or their services, or they could give an indication that they are going to venture into a certain market, or to pull out from a certain market, or to lower down the prices. Now, their intention is not to do or to make that move, but they could be looking to see what their competitors will do with that information. So they will just, all indications, give all indications that they are going, and they are serious about this move. And then they sit back and watch how their competitors will do or they will react. So that is common in business, and we refer to that as bluffing strategy. It's a strategic move that companies from time to time make. Now, the strategy is also common in military. For instance, an army or a country could indicate that they are hoping to make a move on another country just to see their reaction. And we have seen that over and over when countries are fighting. Then in negotiation, this strategy is common. When you're negotiating, you may see a partner, suggesting that they are going to take a certain direction, while the intention may not be to do that. Okay, and I want to bring this closer home. In Kenya, we have open air market. For instance, in the street of Nairobi, we have hawkers. So when you're buying an item from hawker or from a hawker, you're likely to use bluffing. You may not be knowing it, but we tend to use bluffing so often. So what happens is, if you're buying a shoe and the hawker tells you this is 1,500, and then deep down you don't have that, or you want the price to be to go down, so you may try to negotiate, and then you get to a point where you say, well, I don't have that money, and you start walking away. What happened in most cases, the hawker will call you back, and when they do that, they will tell you tunaweza ongea, meaning we can talk, and that is an indication that he is willing or she is willing to negotiate down the prices. So what you've done, you have used bluffing. Okay, you've used bluffing in simple terms. So at the end of the day, you're likely to get that item at a very lower price from whatever he stated. So it is common strategy. You have used it, and I'm sure you're going to use it. So at time, it is good to wear such a boot in business because your competitor, your hawker, or the hawker that you buy an item from, will not know your exact move or your next move. So This is common. Bluffing is common even in our real lives, in negotiation, in business, in military, but it's also common in politics. So you've seen people meeting their political enemies to hike their negotiation power. So you'll find people talking to this camp, so that they can confuse their enemies or their political enemies, so to speak. So it is common in politics as well. It's common in business and military. Now, on a different level, the question that scholars, academia pose is this strategy ethical? Because honestly speaking, or in business, this is also strategic lies. But that aside, this is a strategy that is common, and we practice this on day-to-day basis.